Tracy, congratulations on the victory. I felt like I just saw you fight Kombache down the road not too long ago. So, how many people from Maryville actually came down here?
Oh my God, it felt like the entire stadium. Felt good.
How big? Like, are you?
You know, that's crazy. Like, that's probably the last time I fought here was on Combate.
So anyway, initial thoughts on the overall performance? Are you happy with how everything played out in there?
You know, I'm my own critic. I'm my hardest critic. Personally, I wish I did better. I really do. But nevertheless, we stuck to the game plan and got the W.
Was the game plan to take it to the canvas and just kind of grind her out from the top and control her?
It was, you know, if I felt comfortable on my feet, be comfortable and or stay there, be smart, be alert. And Brian's over here distracting me with my niece. My family's on the FaceTime. Oh, my baby girl. My niece, you guys, I'm sorry. But I'm so sorry about that. That's amazing. If I felt comfortable, you know, keep it standing. But I saw the takedown there. It was, you know, I saw her punches coming. I went for the takedown. I'm surprised she went for a takedown. That kind of got me off guard. And then by the third round, it could have gone both ways. Personally, I kind of wanted to strike a little bit more, but my coach said, "Hey, you take it where you want." But when we are on the ground, it was something that we worked day and night. You know, be alert. She's gonna throw submissions back to back, and that's something that we did work on.
Well, the broadcast seemed to think that she was finding some sort of success on the feet, and then even they were surprised when she kind of shot in for the takedown. So how caught off guard were you when she tried to take it to the canvas?
Yeah, I was just. My coaches were telling me, you know, they're like, "Hey, you're doing good. If you want to keep it standing. Whenever you're comfortable, go for it. You see the punches. I'm good with my distance." So when she did go for the takedown, that's when it caught me off guard. I was on the cage like, all right, like this is my comfort zone. Let's go.
It seemed like she had your back for a bit, and then she even threatened with an armbar that looks pretty tight. How tight was that before you popped out?
No, it wasn't that tight. I didn't really feel it. You know, if anything, it was more of a, okay, I'm gonna be here whenever I'm ready. I'm gonna explode out.
And finally, like, impressive win streak in this division. And it doesn't seem like you took much damage in that fight. Do you want a quick turnaround? How soon do you want to get back in there?
I would love a quick turnaround. I would love to get back in the cage. I'm healthy. I'm not hurt. I have no bruises. Got a couple, you know, my knees are a little scraped up from the canvas, but aside from that, I'm good.
I was going to ask that. People on Twitter keep saying that a lot of the fighters in, like, all of these fights, their knees kept kind of getting scraped up. Is something weird with the canvas?
I don't know. It was rough, man. That shit hurt my knees. I was like, even my toes. It's okay.
Tracy, congrats on the win. Going into the third round, 19-19, is that your sense as well? Like, what was your mindset heading into that third round?
Third round, I knew first round was mine. I was very confident in that. Second round, it could have gone both ways. She did have my back. So it's something in you know, at least the way my brain works is do what you have to do to win. And I knew that going into the third round, okay, I have to make sure I win this round. Originally, I was trying to somehow try to get sneaky and get on her back, but she was comfortable on her back, and she pretty much just stayed there the whole time. So I'm comfortable on top, too, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the pop that you got from the crowd was, I think, probably the biggest pop of the night so far. Just does it make you proud to sort of be able to show out for, you know, your hometown fans and see the reception that you got?
Absolutely, man. This was definitely a dream come true, and something that I could, you know, check off my dreams and goals. And now, I mean, I have plenty more to hit, so the fact that I'm here and fighting in front of my hometown is a dream come true.
Absolutely. Well, then, last one for me. I mean, you're now 4-0 in the UFC, 5-0 if you count the Contender Series. I wonder, do you feel like you're ready to kind of take that step to fight the contenders of this division, or where do you feel like you sit?
I do know I want to go back to training and get back to the gym as soon as possible. Like I said, I'm not injured, I'm not hurt, but I just do want to perfect and get better as an athlete. I want to grow, I want to evolve a little bit more, but that's ultimately something I have to talk to my coaches about.
Congrats again.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Tracy, over here. You spoke a bit about the armbar, but you had you in a bit of a leg lock there for a second.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were in danger there, or did you feel comfortable in that position?
I did not. You know, that was the first time I've been put in that position. Weirdly enough, we had worked on it, right? I don't know why we worked on it. And I was like, no, she doesn't really throw that often, And for some reason, somehow I got caught in sparring, and they said, hey, let's work on this for a little bit. And I had my coach Santino and Brian help me out a little bit, and it's crazy how things worked out.
That's a great coincidence.
Yeah.
And yesterday it seemed like you and Brian were driving around the valley looking for someone to get 2 cornrows in your hair. You also
Yeah.
ended up with a heart in the side of your head, so you must have found someone good. Who did you eventually find, and what led you to decide on that heart?
Absolutely. Can you find her IG so I can give her a shout out? This girl, she's been messaging me on IG, and she's been tagging me. I'm like, no, UFC provides someone, and they told me, they're like, hey, you're scheduled for 9:00, and I had made dinner reservations, and I was like, I can't do 9:00. Is there a later time? They're like, no, it's 9, or because there's a bunch of people that wanted to. There's a bunch of people that wanted to get braided. So eventually, we posted this video. Thank you. And her name's Braids by Mimi Chanel. She's from California, and she hooked it up. And I said, hey, you know what? She actually recommended, what about a heart? And I said, absolutely. It's my hometown. Give me a heart. Let me show my hometown some love.
Wait.
So ultimately, that's what I wanted.
Did she drive here from California, or is she?
She's in California. She came to Phoenix, and she was supposed to leave, and she said, no, let me stay just in case Tracy needs someone. What? Can you believe that?
That's awesome.
And finally, we called her. We got her number. A friend of Brian's gave it to her, or gave it to him. His name is Jay. And we called her up, and she was just like, oh, my God, I've been messaging you all weekend, and I stayed an extra day praying that you might call me. So she manifested it. It was crazy. It was dope.
And lastly, what can you say about Fight Ready's Eddie Cha over there, and how he helped you with the weight cut and in preparation for this bout overall?
Man, I have a great team by my side. Eddie Cha, that's been helping me evolve and grow in my striking, and I have my coach Santino DeFranco right there eating a brownie, and he's been in my corner since the beginning, and now I got the love of my life right here, my best friend Brian, that's been beyond supportive and just allowing me to grow at my speed and not pushing me. And, because things can get rough. It gets complicated from professional to personal, and we really do value and respect each other in both aspects. So we know our boundaries. So I had a great team behind me, even down to my teammate, Kyle. And yeah, I'm very grateful for how this camp played out.
Tracy right here. You sent a message to Maryvale and the city of Phoenix and everything, and representing them the way you did. How does it feel to have, you showed them love, they showed you a lot of love during that. How does that make you feel, especially coming off a win?
Orgullosa, man. I'm proud. It makes me proud to be from here. There's not a lot of names or a lot of people that just try to represent here from Phoenix, Arizona. So hopefully I start that wave, and you see more, you see a lot of people from California representing LA, like Brian. They're proud to be from California, and you don't get that a lot here from people from Phoenix. And hopefully I can put Arizona on the map, put people from Phoenix, something small as Arizona.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you.